It's the worst one we've ever done.
We need a compilation of all of our off claps.
For the 100th episode.
Yeah.
A good one.
Oh.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
It's been a minute since we spoke.
Yeah. I like your hair.
I like your pen.
Thank you. You never wear your hair up.
I know.
It's very rare. I probably went like over a year knowing you without ever seeing your hair up.
There's probably been a year in time that I didn't wear it up ever, but that freshman year I wore it in a bun a lot because our room was so hot.
Really?
Yeah.
I still can't picture it. But you're right, because it was bad.
Like, I was sleeping in, like, a sports bra and shorts.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It was...
Literally.
And that was too much.
It was a really, really hot fall.
Yeah.
And we were in a freshman dorm that did not have AC. So we got a, like, stand-up fan.
Yep.
That was going 24/7.
We both had little fans.
We both had little desk fans, and then we had a big boy stand-up one.
Yeah.
That, like...
It was never not
turned,
going.
And it was on for
all
2 months straight.
Yep. All through the night, all through the day.
Yeah, that
we would,
was
like, open
bad.
the windows, but it would make it worse. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was awful. Anyway.
It's so humid here.
How are you?
Good. We gotta let that natural convo go.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Thanksgiving is this week. We're recording this early so that we have something to put up.
Yes.
On the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Yep. So I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving.
Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving.
I hope you're staying safe. Yeah.
You got a topic? I have a really fun topic today.
Yeah, I have a topic.
You want to go first or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
This is more fun. We can end on a good note. Mine is just book to movie adaptations.
Okay. Boo.
Boo.
End of conversation. My topic.
Okay. That's all we have to say. But for real, let's talk about some that we can give a little bit of credit to, a little bit of praise here and there for. Not all around for any of them. And then let's talk about some that we want to rip apart from the inside out.
Where did you get inspiration for this topic?
You see, now... Alright, let's do this. We were just talking about freshman year.
Some books shouldn't be turned into movies.
Yeah, so... No.
Period.
Yeah, no, so I was gonna say...
Period.
Let's talk about ones that we can give praise to, ones that absolutely not, they should never have happened, And then let's get into, like...
Do we want to save that one for last?
Let's save that for last.
Alright.
So, and then talk about, like, what we think how can you make a good adaptation of something?
Okay.
What are the, like, key elements that you really need to make sure you make happen? But let's just start off naming some.
I got a good one. Do you want to do good first or bad first?
Let's do good.
Okay. And I'm saying this is good, but not really.
Oh, yeah, no, all those we say are good are just the best of the category.
I feel like I've found a loophole. It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2.
Obviously. We've talked about this already.
Excellent movies. Bad adaptations of the book, in terms of being truthful to the book. They're different stories entirely, but I love the book and the movies equally.
Yeah, that's a whole separate thing,
That's a whole different thing.
If you...
So, spoilers! Spoilers!
If you want to, like, that's a whole nother thing is, like, taking inspiration from books to create a story that's in a movie.
Yeah.
That technically the concept came from a book, but you're not trying to turn that book into a movie.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
But I love both the book and the movies. So, that one gets approval. I got two more. Chamber Secrets and Sorcerer's Stone.
Oh, sure.
I'm presently reading the Harry Potter books. I haven't for a very long time. And I was very, very impressed with how good of an adaptation those two movies are from the book.
Nice.
They're, like, almost exactly the same. That's amazing. I think that's the best adaptation I've ever seen.
That's amazing.
Not, like, they're just... Like, certain lines of dialogue are exact. That's very, very good.
Yeah.
Good job. Snaps for the Harry Potter team. But just the first two. Just those first two.
Then with the rest...
Well, all of them are pretty good.
I think a lot of people would agree that, like, Harry Potter is probably one of the best adaptations of a book
Yep.
into a movie that we have out there in the
Best
world.
in meaning best, like, transferring book to movie.
Yes. And that's especially impressive for the fact that it's not a one-off. It's a series. Yep. So, good on them.
Like, The Hunger Games is pretty good.
Yeah, The Hunger Games is pretty good.
When you compare it to poorly done ones, The Hunger Games is done pretty well.
They do good with the, like, characters and the story and things that are happening.
They leave things out.
But
for the most part,
so if we
it's very well done.
We can just comment as we go about, like, things that make it that make it good and bad. I think if the only thing the matter with your adaptation is that you had to leave some things out, you've done a good job.
Yep, sure.
Obviously, books are long and they can be very, very...
You can't squeeze everything
have really long, complex stories that are hard to squeeze into a 2.5-hour movie. So if you just had to leave some things out and you chose wisely about what things you left out, then nice job.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Definitely.
You've done the best that you can. They don't...
Do we want to talk about bad ones now?
Is there no other good ones
we can circle back if we need.
If we need to. All right. Bad adaptations.
Oh, wait, no, I got another one that's good.
Okay.
But different. It's just taking inspiration. Well, it's, like, not, though. Game of Thrones. I read the first 5 chapters of the first Game of Thrones book, so that's the only reference I have. But it's totally different. Oh, I got another one, too.
And we also have just read plenty of things about this. We got some knowledge in here. We're not just saying this out of nowhere.
But from what I understand, the Game of Thrones books are really, really good. And then the show is really, really good. But they're just different. They tell, like, basically the same story, but
then the show ended up getting ahead of the books.
Yeah, which is never a good thing.
So they couldn't base it off the books anymore, and so then it was just completely up to them what to do.
They just went for it. From the first 5 chapters or whatever that I read, it was like, this is a totally different story. What's going on? But I got another one. The 100. I read that book back in the day. It's a series, I think. I only read the first
Bad one.
Yes. Well, no, just different.
It's
when I say it's a completely different show, like a completely different story. It's like not even close. Like, I remember I started reading the book because I liked the show back when I was 14, and only the first season was out. And I remember reading the book and going, how is like, there's a couple characters with the same name.
Yeah.
And it's got the basic, like, we're in space, we go down to the ground. But, like, barely.
That's it.
Barely that. Ooh, that one was wild.
Yeah, weird. That's one that's just like, why even make it based off of that?
I don't know.
You can do your own entire thing.
Because that one is, I didn't like the book. So it's bad book, bad show.
Yep.
Bad adaptation, bad everything.
Yikes, he just failed on all fronts. There's just all of the dystopian series from the last decade that have all been turned into movies. Hunger Games.
Hunger Games.
And
Hunger
then,
Games on the better end.
Definitely.
But, like,
and Divergent. It has its
problems. Divergent is completely different. That's a terrible adaptation.
We were just talking about The Maze Runner.
Yep.
And that
I don't remember anything about The Maze Runner.
I didn't read the books.
I did.
But they only made 3 movies and ended it after the 3rd movie.
There were like
and there are
5
books. So I'm sure something went wrong there. Yeah. Can imagine.
See, I loved Divergent. That was one of my favorite books ever when I was younger. And then the adaptation, it wasn't good, and the movie wasn't good. Like, it's terribly adapted, and it's also a terrible movie.
Ooh, Twilight.
I was gonna bring up Twilight.
We've already talked about both the book and the movie. Books and the movies.
I don't remember the books enough to say.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not good, but I don't... Maybe it's good.
I feel like it's alright.
There's not much else to do.
Yeah, there's not much you can mess up.
No.
It's pretty straightforward. I remember them explaining imprinting way better in the books, and then that's all I can say. That's all I got for the books.
I only read the first one. I might have read the first 2.
I never read
but I was much younger.
But yeah, we don't need to rehash this. But Twilight's another one. That was one of the first ones. Those crazy adaptations.
I think we hit all the big boy ones.
Yeah.
Freshman year.
No, I got a different one first.
Oh, wow.
No, I just have, obvious, this is a big one. Just personally gets me fired up, and it's not even worth it anymore.
I was going to say this earlier, too.
Percy Jackson.
Yeah. That said, it's a terrible adaptation of the book.
But if you watch it, like, my sister has never read the books, and she very much enjoys both of the movies.
The first one is very fun. That's a fun movie. It's a terrible adaptation, but it's a fun movie. The second one is not so fun. The second one's
so rough.
But, terrible adaptation, okay movie.
Yeah. And I could go off about everything I want to say about that, but I'm not gonna.
Maybe
I just need to say it. It's horrible. And everyone knows that already, so it's fine.
Freshman year. I'm coming to school. I barely know you.
Nope.
And
we were like, we'd been here a week, and when you first get to college, it's weird.
It is. It's a weird environment, weird atmosphere.
I remember feeling like I was like off at camp.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I was like, I'm in my own space and stuff, but like I'm gonna go home eventually.
Yeah,
but I'm here for a while, and like. The biggest part of it was, like, having to, like, leave and, like, go get dinner at the dining hall.
Yeah,
it was so weird. And it's a very strange atmosphere, and, like, you're living with this person you don't know.
Yep.
And we, like
our beds were 10 feet from each other, not even. And
no, it was a small room.
We didn't even know.
Smaller than that.
So that's weird.
And we had, like, kind of been talking. It's just you don't know where the boundaries are yet. But...
And so, that whole summer... So I've always, weird tangent, but I've always loved Marvel. I swear it connects. I've always loved Marvel. But that summer especially, I guess it was around then, I like really took the time to sit down, watch all the movies, and like get into it. And boy did I.
Good on you.
Yep, it was great. I did it all alone. It was so sad. But but I loved it, and Spider-Man Homecoming had just come out. That came out later, actually.
No,
so that wasn't even... So it must have been just Civil War.
It was Civil War.
From Captain America Civil War, you fall so hard for Peter Parker.
He's
such an
10 whole minutes of the movie.
In that movie.
And he is not the point.
No, he's not even.
But that was the movie that they introduced the MCU's Peter Parker.
He's so fun and he's so cute.
I watched Civil War so many times.
Any Marvel fangirl has watched Civil War way too many times for whatever reason.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie.
But, so I fell in love with Peter Parker, and then Homecoming came out, Spider-Man Homecoming, and I fell in love with him even more, love of my life, and I was like, Tom Holland is an angel. An angel baby, and I love him so, so much.
We have to say it, we gotta get it out there now.
I need, that for the record, that made me want to vomit, saying that.
Because I went through the same thing, and I was obsessed with Civil War. And Tom Holland happened. It was like, who is this?
So cute.
He's so adorable and young, and he's Spider-Man, and he's cool. Like, he does dance, and I was really obsessed with that.
He was so fun for a minute.
And, he was so fun for a minute. And then, I don't know, we changed, and he changed, and...
He changed the most.
And
this is a hot take.
Yeah,
this is
real.
Very much a hot take. Tom Holland is a bad person.
It's not just we hate him or he's annoying.
That too. He's also a bad person. He's just a jerk. Yeah. He's a very self-centered.
Jerk is the right word.
Whatever. We don't have to get into this, and people are going to be really mad at us for this.
I believe that he was a sweet person.
100%. That's what I mean. Yeah.
But he changed. He blew
up really quick.
When he became Peter Parker, and he was really young, so it's just the industry,
John Mulaney has a joke about how Mick Jagger is really rude of a person.
But he's like, if you could snap your fingers and say Coke and a Coke ended up in your hand, you'd do it too.
He's like, if you are on stage for 50 years, people screaming at you like you're a god, you would have this weird complex. That's
going to fundamentally change you as a person. That's going to change
you as a person. So you'd have this weird god complex. And I think that's what happened to Tom Holland.
It just went straight to his head. It went
straight to his head, and he was like, oh, people like me. I can do whatever I want. Yeah. And he does. So we don't like Tom Holland here. But back then I did. Back then it was
before. That led you to do something.
So I have this weird thing that when I get really into an actor or whatever, I will go through their IMDb and pick like a bunch of movies to watch that they've been in. Because that's fun and I want more. I did it with Sebastian Stan, Tom Hiddleston, like all Anthony Mackie, all of them, everyone, all the time. Phil Hader. And so I went through Tom Holland's. Because I loved him. And he had been in like 4 things ever.
Not much.
But I watched
He really wasn't a big actor yet at all.
No. I watched a handful of things he was in. He was adorable. He was fun. A couple good movies in there, I will say. But at the top of his IMDb, sometimes it'll say like, this movie's in post-production. This movie's in pre-production. There was one that said announced. And it was called Chaos Walking. And I went...
Starting to cry.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm just starting to cry.
This is very traumatic
you don't understand. It's been an emotional roller coaster, and we're about to take you along the ride with
buckle up.
So we're still in freshman year.
So, well, no, I'm just still summer before freshman year. Yeah. And I go, oh, like announced, what is this? So I gotta look it up. And so I look it up and I'm like, oh, it's a book series. Oh my god, he's been cast in a book series. Oh my god, I like wanted to cry. It was so fun. I could like read him and picture Tom and So it was a trilogy. A very long trilogy. And so I ordered them. And like, day we move in, I started reading. And it was like really good and really like enjoyable. And then there's a scene... Spoilers for Chaos Walking. Spoilers for Chaos Walking.
Just plug your ears for the next 30 seconds.
If you care. There's a scene halfway through the book where the dog dies. Oh. And I was a mess. And I was like, I don't know you, and I'm gonna cry in front of you. And it like ruined my day.
Yeah, you were really off. And it had to be over the weekend because we couldn't go to the dining hall closest to us. Because it was closed on the weekends, we had to go to Marsh.
Oh, were we going to Marsh?
I can see it. You were not doing it. So we walked to go get lunch or dinner or something.
It ruined my night. The dog died.
And as we were sitting there getting food, you were like...
I was like zoning out.
You were like, I gotta tell you something. Yeah. And you were like, I'm reading this book and something really rough just happened in it. And I'm like emotional about it. And I don't know, was that when you told me to read it?
No, I think I finished it.
Or were you just like letting me know?
I'm just letting you know. Because then...
But you said that and I was like, oh, tell me more.
Tell me. Which I didn't. Because spoilers. And I was like, maybe I'll have you read it. And then, God, I read the first book in like 2 days.
Yeah, it was fast.
So I finished the first book and I went...
Wait, we can reenact
it. And I went...
You know, in the moment, and this is gonna be a really personal moment, but you know, in Rocket Man, when they do the dramatic, he like passes him the envelope, and it's that slow-mo moment. It's that, but in a bad way, because that's just what started it all.
Yeah. So we've talked about Chaos Walking before, and how this is the thing that really made us bond. This was our first big bonding thing at school, and you had the same thoughts as I did, and I was like, oh good. Good, I'm glad my recommendation worked. And we bonded.
You finished,
when I gave this to you, I was like, read it, it's really fun, the main character's name is Todd, he's adorable, he's played by Tom Holland.
And I went, and we were like, okay, when does the movie...
Well, okay, the movie was set to come out that March.
Yeah, so like...
March of 18.
Yeah.
And so, like, I was like, we gotta read them quick. I was, like, all worried because I bought it in September.
And then we, like, blew through them within, like, 2 weeks.
It's, like, this is by far the shortest book. And, it gotta be, like, 2,000 pages.
Total.
Yeah. And I read it in, like, a week.
3.
Literally a week. Less than a week, probably.
Yep. Yeah, and then I finished up right after you.
Yeah, yep.
That's probably the quickest I've ever read, like, any trilogy, which is pathetic.
That said, when you read something that fast...
It goes
in one ear and out the other, and you really forget. Because 2 months go by, and we're like, what happens in that book?
What?
I got the general.
And we were like, oh, there's that, and then, like, a lot of nothing, and then there was that.
But what happens in between?
But then, like, how does it...
And so we've been existing like this for 3 years. Not remembering. But,
it was supposed to come out
March
that March 2018.
And they started filming that November. And I was like, that's a quick turnaround for a movie. Good for them. It was Lionsgate. It's the most money Lionsgate has spent on a production since The Hunger Games. It was like $100 million or something. And so it was like going to be really good. It was really exciting.
We kept saying, like, it's called Chaos Walking. Are they, like...
Yeah. The first book is called The Knife of Never Letting Go. The second book is called The Ask and the Answer. And the third book is called...
Monsters and Men. Monsters of Men? Monsters of Men.
I was gonna say, that's a band.
Yeah, it is.
But the series is called Chaos Walking.
And the movie was just called Chaos Walking. We were like, are they not making
the first movie wasn't called The Knife and Never Letting Go. So we were like, is it the whole... Are we going to pull
Are they trying to squish it all into one movie?
Pull a Lemony Snicket and push the first 3 into one movie?
Because it is a very, like...
That was a terrible adaptation. Series of Unfortunate Events.
Because it's very, like, they all string together. They aren't separated. Yeah. So, like, sure.
I guess.
But, like, this was the first red flag.
Red flag number 1.
I don't know when it was announced, but they had to do reshoots.
So they finished filming, and then, like, because I'd followed a ton of, like, Chaos Walking update accounts to, like, stay up on this, like, movie I was really excited to come out. And, so as soon as they stopped filming, they, like, Lionsgate or whatever came out with their, like, statement that they have to do or something that were like, okay, well, actually, we have to do a bunch of reshoots. I don't know what went wrong, but from the sound of it, they had to reshoot, like, the whole movie. I don't know what Tom and Daisy were doing, because, well, here's the problem. They were planning on doing the reshoots in January. But then...
Tom and Daisy had really, really blown up.
The January of 2018... Tom Holland was filming Spider-Man Far From Home, and Daisy Ridley was filming Star Wars Last Jedi at the time. God. Yeah. And so they both started filming their big movies. And Chaos Walking was like,
Chaos Walking movie.
And they were like, we'll be there eventually, I guess.
So they had to really, really work around their schedules and try and figure out when they could do reshoots.
So as you would assume, the movie got pushed from March.
Yeah.
And they're like, maybe it'll come out this summer.
The summer.
And then, fast forward, they didn't end up doing those reshoots until the next November. Or December, maybe.
I don't remember exactly.
I think it was, like, December or January.
And we're just sitting here, like...
And they just kept pushing and pushing the date.
And then they got all the reshoots done, and they were in post-production and stuff. Because it was originally supposed to be March 2018, and then it got pushed, and it was kind of up in the air, and then they said January 2019.
Yeah, but then they did those reshoots in December of 18.
And
they
were like...
They were like, we're gonna have to push it again. But instead of just pulling their fans around like fools, they said, you know what, we're just gonna overcompensate. The movie's gonna come out in January of 2020. And everyone went, what? That's so far away.
Like, how?
They started filming... I bought this book in summer of 17, because the movie was coming out in a couple months.
Yep.
And now they came out and said January 2020. And it was like, that's not a real year.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, and we heard them say that, and we were like... For real?
At this point,
we were just, like, laughing. We were like, wow, this is crazy. Like, what?
At this point, we are now in a place mentally where we say, you know... This book series was actually not good. And we're like,
we had gotten to
it wasn't very good. We can't remember what happened.
Why did we like it so much?
It wasn't very good.
We were really into it.
And also at this point, emotionally, we were like, wow, Tom Holland sucks.
So a lot of things had been kind of going down for our excitement about this. Can you imagine if it had just come out originally?
That would have been so great. So now you're probably like, oh, we're in November of 2020 now.
So, like, how was it?
How was
All right,
it?
let's
what
talk
happened?
about it. There
was a screening.
Yeah.
There was a screening of the movie. The movie was, like, almost done, and, like, edited
and
for the most part.
And they did a, like, screening.
And they did a screening.
A like, initial screening thing where they get people's feedback.
Yep. And right after that screening, it came out, there was one word that everyone referred to this movie, everyone who screened this movie referred to it as. Unreleasable.
Unreleasable.
They called it unreleasable.
Lionsgate spent this isn't some crappy little film that was put together. Lionsgate got Tom Holland, Daisy Ridley, and others that we'll talk about soon and spent millions, billions of dollars on this movie and have gotten it pushed back so much already, done so many reshoots and all this stuff, and then they say it's unreleasable. It's so bad, it should not be released into theaters for people to watch.
So, that was in probably December before it was going to come out. Or like maybe November or something.
Earlier. It was the fall, somewhere in the fall of 2019.
So, Lionsgate tweeted with their tail between their legs and said, we're going to keep working on the movie. We don't know when it's going to come out.
And we all went, I don't want it.
I don't want it anymore.
Okay?
I don't want it anymore. Where did you go? We don't want it anymore. It's like, Tom Holland's the worst now. The books weren't good. The author's kind of an...
A little bit.
He's kind of the worst.
On Instagram. We're just so tired.
We're so tired. We don't want
So they were like,
anymore.
We're going to keep working.
Cancel it, please.
We're going to keep working on this movie. And then it was like so much quiet for so long. It did not come out in January of 2020.
If you didn't know.
And we've gotten no information about it forever. And then like a month ago. Right?
I think over the summer, they came out and said, January 21. 100%, absolutely, January of 21. Or wait, no. They said that, they definitely said that last January, like when it was supposed to come out.
Because we were like, it's getting pushed off a whole nother year.
It was like when the movie was supposed to come out, the beginning of this year, they were like, we get one more year, we promise. It like 100% it's going to be out January 21. And then COVID happened.
And so like about a month ago, there was like rumors going around just all of a sudden out of nowhere. Then they're like, it was like trailer.
Because that's always been the thing. Why has there not been a trailer released?
We've never seen
That's insane.
Any footage of this movie.
They filmed this movie 3 years ago, and there's no footage released at all. There's like 3 set pictures just to show you what they look like.
Just to prove that like
they did this.
They actually did it. But I'm still like... So about a month ago, people were like, trailer, and it was like, what? And then a trailer got, what's the word?
Leaked.
Got leaked. And it was like this, like, kind of fuzzy, awful, weird trailer. And we watched it and we were like, yeah, okay, all right.
What?
And we just have so many bad negative feelings towards this
at
this point.
Is just a negative experience.
We're just so ready for it to be over, but we have to keep
along with it. It's so annoying.
And then after that, it was like, oh, I guess that was leaked, but it's supposed to be actually released in like a couple days.
The trailer.
And then that day got there, and it wasn't. The trailer didn't
No words. No words were spoken from the author or Lionsgate or anything or anyone.
A few weeks after that, some posters are released.
Mm-hmm. And it was like, this is literally the first official thing that's ever come out about this movie.
Literally. Some posters came out, and then a couple of the people that were working on it said, like, trailer tomorrow. And it was like, okay,
hello?
Are you sure? It really?
You promised us a lot, and you never deliver. You've literally never delivered.
And so the trailer came out at 9 a.m.
It just came out.
A couple days ago. We are in November of 2020. We started this journey September of 2017. The movie's just going to be such a mess because they have the initial footage they've used mixed with reshoots, mixed with the different CGI that they've put over so many different things, mixed with like whatever they've been doing the past year.
And it's maybe the whole series. We still don't know, even though the trailer came out. And look, really, let's not get into this, but there are certain elements of the book that cannot be transferred to a screen.
That was one of the points I wanted to talk about, just overall book adaptations. People create so many stories that they choose to make into a book for a reason.
Anyway.
So it's all worth it.
It's absolutely
not even a little. I wish you had never found these.
Me too. Me too, absolutely, 100%. We talked about that for too long. So,
that's all right.
My topic.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean for that topic to go on.
Book to movie adaptations are dumb and they should never happen. If something's a book, leave it as a book.
Yep. Thank you very much. As much as I'll just say this as you're getting ready. I always get excited still.
I know.
I get myself excited because it's really fun to think about, like, a book that you've read in a world that you've known and characters that you've known being like being able to see them. Mm-hmm. That's like a really fun idea. But we've just been disappointed way too many times.
So my topic is, I've seen videos of people doing this online. A few particular ones, but that's fine. Get that out of here.
Thank you. Can we, like, set those on fire when we're done with them after
please?
This?
I promise I haven't been cheating. I haven't been thinking about this at all, so don't worry. I've seen so many people do this online. It's a Disney song challenge.
Yes! Okay, I'm down.
I made a little spin pinwheel thing that has all the movies on it. And don't read any of them, just because your brain will get going. I swear I haven't been thinking about it. And so I'm going to click spin, and then a movie's going to pop up. And then whoever can sing a song from that movie first gets a point, or whatever.
Okay, cool. Wait, so I have to sing a song.
You have to know at least a handful of words from a song. I don't know how this is going to go, but... Ready?
No, I'm excited. Yeah.
So you'll see as we go. Spoilers, okay? Spin. It's going.
I'm not looking at it.
Neither am I. It pops up really big.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Oh boy! It's, Oh, I put that one in there for me.
Yeah, that's definitely for you.
This one's just a special little... We got, Oh god, how does that song go?
I can definitely...
My brain is blank.
I can hear the, like, kinds of songs that are in that movie, but I can't.
It goes... I thought I lost you when you ran away, you tried to find me. I thought I'd never see your sweet face again. I turned around and you were gone, and on the days when I got the moment that we went.
No,
and
wow.
I knew in my heart you would come back to be my friend, and now I got you.
Nothing.
But I thought I lost you.
Nothing. When I'm a human being, I know just the life I'd live. A great big party every night. That doesn't sound too bad. A redhead on my left arm, a brunette on my right, a blonde or two to hold the candles. Yeah, that seems just about right. Hey, Lewis, life is short when you're done. We're on this earth to have some fun. That's my favorite song from that one.
Those are some rough lyrics.
Yeah, that was Naveen.
Yeah. He gets better after he's a frog.
I feel like we'll be close.
I don't know, we'll see. I'm really bad under pressure. I'm really bad, like, right away.
Me too.
Okay. It's a high school musical. Says you have to make a...
Ew, that's the one you went to? Wow.
That's the title. No, no. I changed my mind. We're all in this together. Isn't that from the third one?
Oh, does it? I was just
hand in
thinking
hand, make our dreams come true.
There you go. Beautiful.
Okay. I filled this out. But I really haven't been thinking about it.
I know Disney movies too. They're always on the mind. No, that's totally not Cinderella.
A dream is a wish
Yeah,
your
there
heart
you go.
makes.
I started singing the Sleeping Beauty one.
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Yeah. Bippity boppity boo.
Yo.
Duh.
Alright, that's
A
one you.
dream is a wish.
Your heart makes.
Yeah, Cinderella was the throw-in. I didn't have anything until that second. I just...
Hi ho!
Ah!
Oh, it's off to work we go.
I guess.
That's all I got from that. Wow. I couldn't tell you
I
another
know.
song that
She
happens
has
in that.
one.
Yeah, but
she's in the woods.
Yeah, but I can't hear
I
it.
don't
She
either.
spins so fast. She
I
spins
know.
so fast. I know you. I walked with you once upon.
Is that the only song in Sleeping Beauty?
There's one.
I can't think of any other song.
Yeah, no.
Do the three fairies have one?
I know.
They should. I've seen that movie like twice ever. What's this? What's this? There's some magic in the air. What's this? There's white
Wonder
stuff everywhere.
Nice, yeah. This is Halloween. Everybody make a scene. Pumpkin scream in the dead of night. I'm glad that one was in
I
there.
know.
That was a fun one.
I was getting excited. It like slows down and it scares me.
Into the unknown.
I'm gonna veto that one. What's the rock opera? What's the rock ballad?
Lost in the woods. And
Into the unknown.
I also wanted to go with because I really love her other one. Show Yourself.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
Show yourself. Step into power.
Life is a highway.
I'm gonna ride it all night long.
Yeah. You're going my way. That one was random.
I like
There's a couple on here that are like
good.
cop-out ones.
It shouldn't be obvious ones. Well, I guess that one was obvious.
There's a couple cop-out ones. I know.
Oh shoot!
While I was writing it,
there's a really obvious one. There's
it's just Phil Collins. It's a bunch of Phil Collins songs.
There's the one that's something about. It's the lovey one. No. There's one. It's not. My Heart Will Go On. That's the Titanic one. But it's like
no, but
you'll be in my heart.
Oh yeah, you were in that point.
Yeah. Ooh, wow, I worked for
What's
that
that
one.
first song? There's like the first song.
That's the only one I have in that movie. I haven't seen that movie
soundtrack.
in so long. I haven't seen it a ton of times.
I love that movie.
Whew.
That whole soundtrack is so good. When I was writing that one, I was like, I know songs, but don't think about it. Don't think about it. And I didn't.
No.
Scream! What's the Scream song? What's the
That's
Troy Angst song?
Hold on. No, Scream. No, stop! I'm thinking of a different one. Oh my god, I know the song.
This is the one I know the least by far.
Bigger is better, and better is bigger. A little bit is never enough. No. I want it all. I want it. No,
that's in the third one? Wow.
The fame and the fortune.
Oh, I guess it is, yeah.
Yeah.
You want it all.
I don't know who gets that.
Oh, whatever.
You decide.
Who knows? Maybe I'm not even keeping points.
Better be. I'm bringing my A game. When will my life begin? I just go right to the title. Wait, I got a different one.
I'm trying to see Flynn singing.
No.
What's the one they sing on the boat?
And at last I see the light.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's like the stars. The fog is lifted.
What's the one they sing in the bar?
I know that was one I was trying to think too. It's
The guy with the hook is playing the piano.
Yeah, it's oh my god. It's just the under pressure thing. I know these songs.
When will my life begin?
No. I'm malicious, mean, and scary. My snare curdle dairy. And my hands are not the cleanest, but between my and my
What's the
other
chorus?
my hug, I always dreamt of being a Spanish. Can't you see me on the one?
I got a dream. I got a dream.
See, it's vicious as I see. Yeah. Whew. I'm sweating. Sweating. Whew. Woo! Woo! It's going up. The hairs need to go up.
Fabulous!
That is my simple request. All things fabulous. Bigger and better and better.
I don't dance! I
Of
say you
course.
can. Not a chance.
No. There's the TikTok one. It's the try. Right now I can hardly breathe.
Oh.
Can do it. Just know that I believe. And that's all. Oh, and then the TikTok.
Come on, make me strong.
No.
We're gonna
Turn it up, game.
Is that from the third one?
Oh yeah.
I can see her stand up from the thing.
Yeah, shoot. No. But the TikTok one is what about us? What about everything we've been through? What about trust? You
What's
know,
the
I
one that
never
we sing at the
wanna
end? I love the song.
hurt you.
Every day of my life,
I'm gonna find you there. Wanna hold on tight. Gonna run.
Yeah, I love that one. My dad and I used
That's
to
not
sing
the
that
end.
one.
That's the like. But then they do the one by the pool, and Miley Cyrus is there for some reason.
Yeah,
because we
oh.
all voted on which celebrity we wanted there. It's all for one.
Yeah.
The summer has just begun.
I remember the dance thing on Disney Channel.
Yup. Oh man. Oh, this is great. Keep going. Keep it going. We're killing it.
Okay. Oh boy. I'm stressed.
Now I have all of the other songs.
I know. Let it go. Let it go.
I was going to
Do you want to build a snowman?
For the first time in forever.
Summer.
Reindeer are better than
What's
people.
the Olaf song? It's about summer.
Boom. It starts like that, kind of. In summer.
Yeah.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Let it go.
Show yourself.
Nope.
Clear the mind. Let's get down to business.
My brain doesn't do
to
this.
the feet, the hands.
When will my reflection show who I am inside?
The one about we like women.
I make a man out of you.
No. What's it called?
A girl worth fighting for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a good movie. We'll talk about Disney someday.
Matchmaker, make me a match.
Nope.
That's from Fiddler on the Roof. But what's the Matchmaker song?
Oh, it's
Ancestors, here I plead, help me not to make a fool of me.
They bring honor
To us all. Bring honor to us all.
Such a good movie. I love that movie.
Killing it. We're killing it.
Love Mulan.
Tell us all this time.
I just blanked.
Tell us
So
all.
hard.
No, I was just thinking about this because for some reason the other day I was thinking about Mike and Steve's bit about the tell us all this time. 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 Oh wow, I just got lucky there. But also,
Be our guest.
bonjour,
Be our
bonjour,
guest.
bonjour.
Bring the doors
There
to
goes the
test.
baker with its tray like always. The same old bread and wash to sell.
All right, there's only a few left.
Okay, stop looking.
I am.
A whole new
Prince
world, a dazzling place I never knew. Also,
Ali, fabulous he, Elia, Bob.
but also,
Strongest
you ain't
team.
never had a friend like me. And then there's the one I really like that's just really short, but it's the reprise of One Jump Out of the Moon.
I
That's
love
the other
that
one. That's
song.
a great song. Then he has his little riff raff, street rat.
I've got a fun fact for you.
If only they'd look closer.
The voice of Aladdin.
I see a poor boy.
Not the singing voice.
Sweet.
But the voice actor for Aladdin is Steve from Full House.
If you didn't know that, you should, because he sounds exactly the same. Not the singing voice, though. The singing voice
just
is a
the
different guy.
speaking
But
one.
the, like, voice actor.
Yep. Oh, it's so good. That's like my favorite fact. bare necessities, the simple bare
necessities.
necessities.
We established the clap. You're not clapping. I don't know any other songs from that.
Oh, I do. I wanna be like you, ooh, ooh. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. It's the Monkey one. Jonas Brothers covered it.
Oh.
You wanna see it's true, an ape like me can learn to be human too. Something like that.
Ooh.
And then there's, the Snakes got a song.
Yeah.
I did the Jungle Book play. The Elephants have a song. I was in the Jungle Book musical when I was in the 4th grade. I said.
This is intense.
I know.
This is hard.
What can you say except you're welcome?
You.
The tide, the sun, the sky. Say it's okay, you're
And
welcome.
now I know how far I'll go.
Though I like that one so much because you're welcome. Because
me.
Lin-Manuel Miranda and Jordan Fisher covered it together.
They did.
It's not
Away,
gonna
away.
Yeah. Of course to find a brand new island everywhere we roam. Yeah, that one.
Away, away. Yeah. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing under the sea.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for.
Take it from me.
Everything's better down it's
Better take it from me.
David Diggs is gonna voice Sebastian in the live action Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Getting down. You got a friend.
I was gonna do the Aladdin one.
You got a friend in me when the road gets rough ahead and your miles
Just dig a
and
grave and climb in instead.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Did you not know that was the tune he was doing?
No.
Oh yeah.
Digging
Myself a grave. Digging myself a grave.
When the road gets tough ahead, you can just dig a grave and climb in instead. No, don't go back to your comfortable bed. You'll dig a grave with me. Thank you, Ethan Nestor, for that one. Alright, there's 2 left.
Okay, I don't know either. We can't see
Please
that.
go.
We can't see
Please
that.
go.
We can't.
Oh, it like freaked out. Okay.
Okay, go on. Because I really don't know what's left. Oh, no chance, no way, I won't say it, oh no. There's also, he has this big song near the beginning. I'll
Zero to
find
Hero.
my way. Yeah, that's a great one. The beginning song.
With the
Wow.
The story of Hercules. I don't remember how it goes. Okay, there's only one left.
Don't you mean Honkules?
Spoilers, don't look. It's going so slow. Make a man out of you.
Nah.
Does that one count? What's the king one?
I just can't
that one.
to be king. And then there's obviously the Elton John one.
Oh, now it went back to default. They're all Elton John ones. He wrote the
Did he
music
write
for
all
that
of
movie,
them?
Yeah.
I can see what's happening. What? And they don't have
No.
a clue. Who? They'll fall in love, and here's
Confetti.
the bottom line. Our trio's down to 2.
I really don't know the Lion King music.
Of Twilight. There's
Like
magic
that,
everywhere.
I got
with all this
nothing.
romantic atmosphere.
Nothing.
Disasters in the air. Can you feel
That whole
the
beginning?
love? It's Timon and Pumbaa, and I know every word of it.
I know. Fuck all of it.
Wow, that was great. That was fun.
No.
What a fun idea.
There you go.
Cool. Enjoy that. All right.
For our quirk segment today, we've been doing this thing. We say the darndest things.
We do.
So I decided to start a quote book for us. Actually, it starts like, I'm pretty sure, sophomore year.
Yeah.
We've been doing it ever since, and there's 9. Well, I just started the 9th page, but there's 8 pages back to front with these weird quotes on them. They're funny out of context. They're whatever. So we're using the same wheel I just used for the Disney thing. I'm gonna do it. I have 1 to 9, and it's gonna pick a number, and we go from that page.
Nice.
And we'll just read 2 or 3 of the quotes from that would make sense.
Yeah. Because we can be funny people sometimes.
Spin. Why is it spinning? There we go. Okay.
Two. So this is going to be a throwback.
Early on. Okay.
February 2nd, 2019 says, I feel it in my bones, my finger bones. And I don't remember
what that was from.
Was I cold? Were we walking from somewhere?
No, it was something like, it's gonna happen. I feel it in my bones.
But why my finger bones?
I don't remember. That's why these are stupid.
And then this one I have to bring up. February 12th, 2019. I've never been that close to throwing up from crying.
Oh, boy.
That was said by me.
Yeah.
Do we want an explanation?
Nope.
Okay, good. I like the spirit of this.
Yep. So I guess this can become a thing?
We'll keep going with these. There are some really good ones in there.
Yeah. There's a lot that only we would get.
Yeah.
But we were going to read the ones that everyone would
But yeah, there are ones that we can share.
Well, that's that. Hope you enjoyed. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
It's Christmas time now.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
I guess you're allowed to listen to Christmas music if you want now.
But also if you don't want.
That's okay too.
Please don't. We won't. Alright, let's go watch Nightmare Before Christmas.
Alright. What's this?
There's magic in the air. What's this? There's magic everywhere.